You dream of living that soft life, perfect nails, glowing skin, stylish outfits without checking your bank account in fear. You picture yourself sipping coffee in a cozy cafe, wearing that Instagram-worthy coat. But then you open your balance and it's like a horror movie. We've all been there and it's okay. You want that Pinterest perfect glow-up, candles, silk sheets, self-care Sundays, but your wallet just laughs. It feels like the moment you start treating yourself, bills come knocking. And then comes the guilt for spending it all. It's a cycle that can be exhausting. You start strong, promising yourself you'll spend less, you skip the lattes, avoid the shops, and meal prep like a pro. But soon you feel deprived, and one small splurge snowballs into a big spending spree, and the guilt train starts all over again. This isn't about being cheap or bougie. It's about building a life that feels rich. Even when your budget is small, you deserve little luxuries without the stress. And yes, it's possible, starting now. What if I told you, you could look and feel like that girl without your wallet crying? Hey, I'm Sophia, your big sister and bestie in one. Welcome to the Sophia Cash channel, helping you glow up financially. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a glow up tip that saves you money. Quick note, everything here is just for education. It's not personal financial advice. I'll show you step by step how to keep a high maintenance lifestyle on a low budget, with real life examples, easy tips, and zero boring finance jargon. In this video, high maintenance, low budget, you need this plan. Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's level up your life without leveling down your bank account. We all have those little luxuries that make life feel special. Maybe it's fresh lashes, your morning latte, or that gym class that sets the tone for your day. These aren't just expenses, they're mood boosters. The trick is figuring out which ones you can't live without. Let's start by finding your luxury non-negotiables. Think of your budget like a playlist. You keep the tracks that make you dance and skip the ones that kill the mood. This way, your spending reflects the things that actually bring you joy. It's about crafting a financial soundtrack that makes you want to press play every morning. Serena, a young professional in NYC, decided to cut random takeout meals but kept her monthly facial. Why? Because that one ritual made her feel confident and ready to show up as her best self at work. Cutting costs doesn't mean cutting out what fuels your confidence. Make 2 columns, one for the things you'll keep and one for the things you'll cut. This split makes it crystal clear where your money is going. The goal is to protect your joy while still keeping your budget lean. That's how you balance high maintenance with a smart wallet. Sometimes it's not about how much money you spend, it's about how clever you can be. Think of it like hunting treasure, but the gold is that perfect piece that elevates your space. You can create a high-end look without maxing out your credit card. The secret is knowing where to look and what to tweak. Think of it like thrifting for the perfect vintage tee. It's not about the brand, it's about the vibe. You're chasing that unique energy that makes your space feel personal and special. Sometimes, the best finds don't scream expensive, but they feel like they were made for you. That's where the magic happens. Marcus, a TikTok creator, turned his small apartment into something that looks straight out of a luxury design magazine. But here's the twist, most of it came from thrift stores and a few weekend DIY projects. He knew how to spot potential in things others overlooked. That skill turned scraps into showpieces. Here's a real win, you can recreate those Pinterest perfect rooms on a budget. That actually works for you. It's about resourcefulness, creativity, and a little patience. When you put your personal stamp on a space, it always feels richer. That's the real luxury. Step 3 is all about giving your future self a little gift every week. Instead of waiting for a big windfall, you plant tiny seeds now. Over time, those seeds grow into something beautiful and useful. It's about building a fund that makes you feel pampered without feeling broke. Think of it like planting a garden, you water it a little at a time, but one day it's full of blooms. Even if you start with just a few dollars, the habit grows bigger than you expect. It's the small, regular contributions that make the magic happen, and you get to watch your fund bloom while life goes on. Leela, a college student, decided to set aside just $15 a week. She didn't notice the money missing, but her savings quietly stacked up. Months later, she had enough for a luxury weekend trip. And the best part? She didn't touch a cent of her rent money. So, make your glow up fund your new favorite habit, set it, forget it, and watch it grow. You'll be surprised at how quickly your dream treats become reality. The little bits really do add up to something big. Sometimes saving money isn't about cutting the fun, it's about swapping it for something just as exciting but way cheaper. Imagine trading a pricey hobby for an adventure that's easier on your wallet, but still feels like a win. That's where the magic happens, you keep the joy, lose the overspending, and honestly, it feels good to know you're winning both in fun and finance. Think of it like swapping heels for sneakers, you still look great, but now you can run, jump, And dance without thinking twice. You're not losing style, you're gaining comfort and flexibility. And when your wallet isn't screaming, life suddenly feels a whole lot lighter. The best part? It's a swap you can actually look forward to. Daniel, a young chef, used to spend $60 every weekend on fancy brunches. One day, he decided to host themed brunch parties at home instead. Pancakes one week, taco brunch the next. The result? His friends loved it even more, and he discovered a new passion for creating dishes at Tala. Story, plus, he saved a small fortune without feeling deprived. The swap game isn't about settling for less, it's about getting creative so your life stays full, without draining your bank account. Once you start, you'll see opportunities everywhere: coffee dates at home, outdoor movie nights, dice spa days, and before you know it, your new habits feel richer than the old ones ever did. That's the real win. Big purchases can be exciting, but if we're not ready for them, they can crash our budget like a rogue wave. That's why planning ahead is key. When you set aside money over time, the big splurge feels less like a shock and more like a celebration. Think of it as preparing for an epic adventure. The journey makes the reward sweeter. It's like saving your dessert for the end of the meal. It's always sweeter when you've been waiting for it. The anticipation builds, and by the time you get there, you savor it more. In the same way, saving for a splurge makes it more satisfying. You're not just buying an item, you're buying a story you'll remember. Maya, a freelance designer, had her eyes on a luxury handbag. Instead of swiping her card right away, she set a goal and saved for 3 months. Every deposit felt like a step closer to a summit. She was climbing. By the time she bought it, the moment was pure victory. When you plan your splurges, you keep your finances safe and still get what you want. It's not about saying no forever, it's about saying yes at the right time. That's how you enjoy the reward without the stress. Your future self will thank you. Building a budget is easier when the people around you are on the same page. Just like a workout buddy keeps you committed to the gym, friends who share your goals make the journey less lonely. It's not just about saving money, it's about building a lifestyle together. When your circle understands your vision, it feels like you're all running toward the same finish line. Think of it like teaming up for an epic quest, the kind where every person brings their own skills. Some friends know the best free events in town. Others can cook an amazing meal from whatever's in the fridge together. You make saving fun instead of a chore. It's about turning I can't into we can. Jordan, an actor in LA, found his tribe through a budget book club instead of pricey nights out. They swapped ideas for free activities every month. One weekend might be a sunset picnic, the next a thrift store challenge. Every meetup felt like an adventure in finding joy without overspending. When you spend time with people who share your mindset, your goals feel natural, not forced. Every gathering reinforces that living well doesn't have to mean spending big. You're creating memories that are rich in experience, not in price tags, and that's the kind of wealth you'll want to keep for life. You don't need to give up the things you love, just learn how to do more of them yourself. Imagine the thrill of not depending on someone else for every little thing. It's about building confidence, not just cutting costs. You become the hero of your own daily life. Think of it like learning the recipe instead of always ordering takeout. You choose the flavor, the spice, and the style, and you control the cost. Every new skill you pick up is like unlocking a secret level in life. The more you know, the more you can create on your own terms. Chloe, fresh out of college, decided to learn gel nails at home. At first it felt awkward, but soon she was turning her living room into a mini salon. The money she saved started to add up, and that's when her dream trip fund finally started growing. The goal isn't just saving money, it's about gaining freedom. When you can style, cook, or fix things yourself, you're unstoppable. You're not cutting corners. You're building your own path. And that's the kind of upgrade no store can sell you. Quick recap: we set your glow-up goals, built a budget that works, found beauty hacks, scored affordable fashion, and leveled up your mindset. Living high maintenance on a budget isn't about depriving yourself, it's about being intentional. Like this video, subscribe, and share it with your bestie who's always broke but wants to glow up. Drop in the comments your number one glow-up non-negotiable. Let's get the conversation going. Sophia Cash Channel, helping you glow up financially. You deserve a life that feels rich, no matter your bank account. I'll see you in the next one. Bestie.